Nah. Nah.
Does your asshole itch?
No. Okay.
Welcome to the I Regret Nothing podcast.
I Regret Nothing podcast.
Sweet.
With Mike J and Pedro.
Hey guys, what about me?
I regret nothing.
I regret nothing.
Hey, dickheads, you forgot about me, Matt Baguette.
We regret nothing.
I regret everything. Everything I've ever done.
We decided to all wear sunglasses today because we don't want you to see our faces when we start charging you $1 per hour to play our games.
Play Postal.
Yeah. It's a new decision we've made because Take-Two is our overlords, and we think that ripping off gamers is the best course of action.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yeah, we've never, ever charged for a microtransaction, but instead, we're going to actually scam people.
Yep.
Yeah.
We decided to do this because all the cool kids are doing it, so we might as well just do it.
Yeah, I got
But we will hide our faces.
I got into a little Twitter spat last night. I don't know if you saw it on the Twitter, Pedro, where some fucking I love Xbox dude was saying that we scam people because we released a piece of shit game. And I was like,
if I were a betting man, I would say that guy is still pissed off because of Starfield.
yeah, I mean,
Probably.
here's the thing. For a scam to be a scam, you have to make money. We don't make any fucking money. So I don't know, like, we're the worst scammers ever.
Oh yeah, we are kind of like Logan Paul, except we don't make any money.
Right, yeah, we don't make shit. Like, oh yeah,
we try.
Big cash grab, guys. Big cash grab when you spent way more than you made. Good job.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know this, but we operate at what would be called in the red all the time. We just spend money to do this. We're not here to make fucking money. Just because I have this plush office filled with stuff that you see, we actually rent a little tiny room inside of an Allstate office. If you Google our address, it's Allstate. But if you look at the Google picture, you see our logo in the window. So,
I mean, it's a
Actually,
bit obvious. It's a bit obvious
in the
that
back of a Walmart.
it's a
back
bit
of
obvious
a
that we
Walmart.
don't make any money because we made an open world game using Unreal.
Yeah.
Those games don't make money these days.
well, Cyberpunk
Well, not if
2088 or whatever they're going to fucking call it is finding
Not if
out.
you're indie these days, at least. That's the thing.
Well, our game's not really open world because there's load zones, okay? Haven't you ever heard that?
The hubs. We have hubs.
Yeah.
Remember when it used to be open one in 2019?
And the game barely ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the days. Those were the days when we didn't have load zones and the game ran like total garbage. Now, if you say to yourself, guys, the game still runs like garbage. Number one, you have a shitty computer or a PS4. Number two, it doesn't.
And
But
the
if-
nuclear vomit and so much other shit that people say that the game hasn't changed ever since we released it.
Not at all.
Because we are scammers. And as
Not at
scammers,
all.
we don't change our game.
No.
We didn't add anything.
We actually haven't spent $1 since October of 2019.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
we
no, I was
have.
like,
We have spent money, but not on the game. We've spent it on hookers and cocaine.
Blackjack and hookers.
Yeah. Well, I don't like blackjack. I prefer
good stuff.
cocaine.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. It's,
And we actually spent it all on the Disney Plus subscription.
yeah, it's getting more expensive every year.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
But I feel like my entire Disney Plus subscription, all the years of me paying for it now, were all worth it just for those 12 episodes of Andor.
hmm
Because
And,
for every book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan that sucked, there is that one season of Andor, which is so epic that there's not much we can do about it other than watch it in awe.
true.
This
Yeah,
girl actually was
true that.
tattooing me yesterday. I have this new Star Wars tattoo here. I'm not sure you can see it. Not sure if it comes out very well.
Nice.
But I had asked her, like, have you watched Andor yet? And she said no. And I was like, oh my God, you need to go home and watch this shit right away. And so last night she went home and she started watching it and she was fucking mind blown.
Did you break your jaw before you left?
Yeah, obviously.
Nice.
That's how you pay for. That's how you pay for tattoos, right?
Indeed, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
That's how I pay.
Well, that's some weird
Some
white
people
guy
pay
in
for that.
white guy in Japan shit.
How do you survive in
like-
Japan being a white guy?
Yeah. Are
Yeah,
you like?
just break
Are you in
people's jaw.
commercials? Do you do commercials where you're like the silly French guy?
Yeah, I
I
do
mean-
commercials, but I'm not in front of the camera. I'm behind the camera, so.
Are you in Japanese friends?
I have a buddy. He used to work at Game Informer. He's actually the guy that wrote the positive review for Postal 2 for Game Informer back in the day. But he's like a pro wrestler, and he was part of GWAR for a while. He lived. I'm not sure if he still lives in Japan, but he did live in Japan for a really long time. And his main gig there was acting, but his acting was the goofy American guy in like all the Japanese commercials and shit. Like that was his thing. So
Yeah.
Hey,
The hell?
I'm sure
Yeah,
go to
Matt
a
is,
niche
I'm
and,
sure
and you
Matt
get to
is
the
very
bands.
I'm sure Matt is very familiar with those things.
No, I met sometime I hang out with the actors from Resident Evil 3 remake. They are not very famous, but they hang out in Tokyo, and they told me they get typecast all the time. They always get called to do the same roles. So the guys who play Nikolai, I think, or like the bad guy in RE3, he always gets cast as like the evil Russian bad guy, even though he's American. He's like a white American dude.
Well, he's just got
But,
that. He's just got that alcohol logged look. He's probably got like a pockmarked face, and he just looks like he's been living in Soviet Russia for a really long time.
Yeah,
It
he
makes
looks like he's
sense.
been in a gulag for a while.
And he might smell. He smells like
It
vodka.
makes sense that they use the same because they have like this whole loyalty kind of thing where they always grab the originals unless they go on bad terms, but they always try. That's something that I've seen from that culture.
But
Which is
being
cool.
behind the camera is not so bad. Doing it's just scream at people with a French accent, like they don't even understand English. So
Baguette.
Yeah, that's.
hey, do this, do that.
I'm glad you
Yeah, I
live
like
there,
that.
Matt. I'm glad you live there. I don't want to live there, but I'm glad you live there.
The place of the bidet. Actually, I just signed for a house today, so I might be here for a while. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're
see,
gonna
we'll
make
see.
it RWS Japan headquarters.
Something tells
Yeah.
me Matt makes fat stacks, but not working for us. If he can buy a house in Tokyo, this guy's doing all right. Unless there's like a special, like funny French guy deal that you get, like a
I
special
just use
rate.
like the. It's just like it's just like.
I know he
just
paid
want
with his
the,
ass.
the money glitch, the GTA money glitch.
Oh, you have the money glitch. You just punch the ATM. That's the postal.
You
form.
can you can
right?
admit you can admit you paid with your ass. We're not
That's
gonna
one thing I
judge you
learned
much.
from. That's one thing I learned from Postal. Just kick the ATM. It might just work.
That works.
7-Eleven,
I didn't know that was real.
7-Eleven
I'm gonna go
ATM.
try it. I'm gonna go try to kick the ATM.
Did you see it in America recently? I think like once a week I see people with a forklift or like a construction vehicle or machine like stealing an ATM. Like literally
I've seen a
stealing
guy
it.
with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
I think
actually.
once you get
Yeah.
the ATM, it's still incredibly hard to get the money out.
Yeah,
Not
and
to
you better be
mention-
fast.
Not to mention it comes with all these like devices to track it. So
Yeah, 100%.
you're not gonna go away with it for.
And
too
also,
This
long.
isn't
I think-
Breaking Bad. They're not like sitting
I
there in
think-
the fucking crack room with the ATM.
They played Postal or Payday once, and they are like, that might be a good idea to try.
Ooh, yeah, Postal Dude and Payday. Let's do that.
Let's do that once.
Well,
I
look
like
at-
that we are talking about all those things, and people are like, Postal 5 when, Postal 3 remake when, Postal Kart when. Like we don't even care what we are talking about.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
someone's just asking me why I lost so much weight. I look like a college guy now.
Are you
you mean
skinny
my-
shaming
Hey
him?
kids, hey kids, you ready to party? I just
Like
shaved
Mike
off.
from Postal
How do
2,
you do,
Mike.
fellow children?
I
You
just,
turn back into
how are you
Postal too,
doing,
Mike.
fellow kids? I shaved my gray beard. That's what it is, actually. I mean, I am down some weight right now, but not that much. But it definitely defined my chin a little.
Yeah,
I think it's like the chin and the spring break sunglasses.
Oh yeah, well, I do feel very youthly right now.
Yeah, the sunglasses do all the wonders.
I'm definitely
feel
not the
totally
oldest
fine,
one
yeah.
here by a lot.
You look like a guy from the 80s, Florida in the 80s apparently. So
Like
yeah,
I
you
do a
seem like
bunch
an
of
undercover
coke.
cop from the 80s.
yeah, he looks like a guy from GTA
Like
Vice City.
a gay guy riding around on his fucking rollerblades in Vice City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could be like the fireman who's like off service, so he's like just hanging.
Hey
along
boys,
in the
anybody got any
80s.
cocaine?
Boys,
Line for
Hey,
Bob
guys.
wanna
Marley.
touch my hose? Wanna
I just
touch my hose?
was out here trying to get some cocaine, maybe some
You
free
guys wanna-
mustache rides.
You guys want to wrestle my gator? I got a big gator in my backpack.
I'm ready.
I was gonna keep the mustache, but I accidentally
It's a
shaved
little itchy.
everything.
It's a little itchy right now. Pedro, you don't have a mustache. That is you at full growth right there. Just
Okay,
like
this
Matt.
is a stubble. Okay,
Just like
Yeah,
Matt.
that's my
this
that's my
works.
full growth now.
This works for no shave. But to be
Did
fair,
your
I
did
looked
your
like I was 40.
did your girlfriend make you shave?
No.
Was she like, Pedro, I need you to shave your beard. It looks creepy.
Pedrito,
Otherwise,
Pedrito,
my
you gotta
pussini
shave.
gets very itchy when you go there.
when you Velcro into my pubic hairs.
Jesus.
I understand. It's okay. You're allowed. Ooh, guys, we almost
let's-
talked. We almost talked through this. I know we did this one time on the show before, but I am going to try to obtain a Steam Deck OLED while we are on the air. We have 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, they go on sale. And I don't know how popular these things are. I don't know how fucking slow Steam is going to work once they go on sale. Should I do it through Steam or should I open a browser to do it?
Do it through Steam, I think.
Through
I
Steam.
think it's
Okay.
easier.
I did change the credit card in Steam already this morning, so it should be good to go. Are these supposed to ship right away?
No, I don't think so. I think it takes a while.
Because it doesn't say pre-order November 16th. It says available November 16th.
Are you gonna get the 1 terabyte special
Yeah,
edition?
why would I not spend the extra $100? That'd be stupid.
I think those are going to sell like very fast.
Think
you
about it.
probably
You
won't
get an
have time.
exclusive startup movie. I don't know what that means, but you
And
get
it's
one.
transparent, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's really beautiful, really.
Well, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going
Yeah,
to
the
try.
transparent one.
John says in the chat they will ship right away. Hey,
Oh, there you
just so
go.
everybody
We
knows,
got
John M in the chat. That's John Merchant, the development director of all things Postal, partner here at Running with Scissors. He used to come on the podcast back in the day, but now he does not want to. So he is tuning in. He's listening. He wants to hear. Wait.
Get it.
John
He
got
said
married and now he
now.
refuses. As soon as he got married, he refuses to come on the podcast.
I just refreshed, John. It still says coming soon for me.
Because he doesn't need all the bitches now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
As
he
soon as he got
doesn't
married,
need
he's like,
anything
Right,
I'm
John.
too cool
Yeah,
for the
actually,
podcast.
we never said congratulations on the show to John.
Yeah, we
John
did.
Merchant
Congratulations, John.
is a taken man now. So,
Taken.
for all you Postal fans that have been lining up, waiting for your turn with John Merchant, the top loader,
Yeah.
he's taken.
He did find his postal babe in the end. So.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody trying to find their postal babes. He found his. Now he doesn't need to come to podcast. That's why.
I've been refreshing this. It's not saying it's available. John said now it's ready, but maybe he more meant that they're ready to ship.
Actually, Mike and Pedro were the best man at John's wedding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were the best man.
actually-
We didn't go, but that was not intentional.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be there. I apologize, John. Sorry. Got it.
Mike is in trouble.
Thank you, Captain
But it-
Spaulding. I'm glad that you love my mustache. My wife doesn't care much for it.
All right. I guess we can talk about Postal News, Postal 4 News.
Oh, he was looking at the old one.
Yeah, I
Never mind.
figured as much because it says by now. But yeah, talk about some postal news, Pedro, while I keep refreshing this for the next 2 minutes.
What happened in Postal?
Okay, so for those who still need a reminder, the Postal Jam is ongoing. It's 16 days in. We got a lot of submissions. Well, not submissions, some participants, but we don't have any submissions yet, which is normal. I can guarantee that most of them will submit their games at the very end, which makes sense. You need as much time as you want. But yeah, join the Postal Jam if you ever said that you can make a better Postal game than us. It's the perfect opportunity. And this is round 1. So this is going to be a game that we'll make with the team of Kani and Crotchy. If you don't want to make a specific team for it, if you want just to make a Postal game, wait for round 2, which will be on December 1st until the end of the year. And next year, the first podcast, we will display 6 trailers from you guys, from the best top 3 for each category, in the next podcast. And yeah, it's going to be pretty fun. I've seen already some projects. Some people have shown me some of their projects. Really good shit. I hope it keeps going, and I think it's fair to say we will definitely do this next year. So again, we won't have any rules for time limits or whatever. So if you want to start working for next year or for the second round, you can already do it, no problem. So yeah.
Oh, I
If
hit by
Someone
now.
makes a.
I hit by
if
now.
Someone makes a. Oh, do it. If someone makes a better game than Postal 4 in 1 month, are we in trouble? If one single dev makes a. I think we may be in trouble.
Well,
Let's see what they come up with.
I tried to update the address and then it gave me an error. Now I'm stuck.
You can do it, Mike.
It's not going to the next spot. They're fucking borked.
Everyone is on it, Mike. Me, Pedro, and Tal. We're all buying one right now. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, there has been
I
an
almost
error
love
initializing or updating your transaction. Motherfuckers.
Only reason why I'm not talking much is because my dogs decided to start barking. Anyway, but yeah, definitely, if you guys are interested in the Postal Jam, today is a good day to start participating in the first round. Again, second round starts on December 1st. Before that, we will open the itch.io page for the second round. We will definitely announce it on social media. So until then, definitely keep joining. Show that you're interested, and we'll definitely do more of those next year. And yeah, we are very excited to see what you guys do.
Yeah, this Steam is completely fucked.
I can
Someone said
imagine.
Something
I look
went
like the
wrong.
Suzanne.
I
Someone
can
said I look like
definitely imagine.
the Chakaron music video guy. I don't know if I should take it as a.
This is gonna ruin my day.
Oh, it says buy now for me.
Yeah, it says buy now, but once you hit purchase for myself, something went wrong.
Okay. Okay, it's in my cart.
Yeah, I have one in my cart too. I understand where
Okay.
you are. Try to get to the next stop.
Okay.
You'd think they wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah.
They're
but
not ready for this traffic. They get
They're not
hammered
ready.
every summer sale, and we expect them to be able to get past this.
Yeah, there's no way. Can you imagine when GTA 6 releases on PC at least?
Oh, that'll be it for them.
Oh yeah. Or Half-Life 3. The
Yeah.
servers are going down forever. There's no way. There's just no way.
Just keep hitting
Well,
this.
get ready for YouTube when everyone is gonna be in 1 month on that GTA 6 YouTube page. So.
Yeah.
For the trailer.
Trying really hard here. This is not working. I'm disappointed
He's
again.
hard, guys. He's
What
going
was I
hard.
trying to get last time? Was it a PS5?
It was a
I think
PS5,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a PS5.
I think the scalper culture slowed down a little bit, but goddamn, like there's no escaping from it still.
Yeah, and it was like,
There's no escape.
what did it say? to avoid bots, we have required accounts that are made before November of 2023. Like, how about accounts that have been around for years?
Yeah. Or better yet, like to avoid bots, how about crash the entire servers so nobody can buy them? Not even the bots. Actually,
Well, some of them.
this reminds me when they announced, hey, we are going to give a free Pokemon card in your Happy Meal. Oh boy, all the scalpers. Man.
There was something similar that happened recently. There was a Van Gogh Pikachu card like that came out of the museum, and all the scalpers went there, and it was like mayhem. Like everyone went crazy.
And I can imagine that they made a lot of money from it, but still, holy shit.
Let's see. Do we plan on making Postal 2 for the PS2? Probably not.
We might need to
Actually-
we might need to think hard about that one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That shit's probably sailed.
Actually, we were going to do it for the Dreamcast.
Well,
but
actually,
now-
John is here. We could ask John. John, should we do Postal 2 for the PS2? Is that would that work for us? Would that work out for us?
hey, you can spell Postal 2 without PlayStation 2, so
I mean, you can. It would just be Odal.
Odal.
What about
No,
Fusto
because-
Royale for the Royale for the GameCube, pal?
Yeah. Postal.
I'm just gonna keep doing this for the remainder of this entire podcast.
Yeah. The podcast should be renamed the Anti-Scalper Podcast or some shit.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
refuse to believe
I'll entertain the people here.
that's
It
your
should be
job.
called Mike J.
Kids.
Mike J loves
Yeah.
to play with his deck,
With my translucent deck.
my translucent deck.
Do you like Caesars? I'm gonna stick this on my ass. Okay, 1 second.
Hey Pedro,
I'm
how
not
about
gonna
you
do
just
that.
bring up the first topic?
Okay. So, first topic. Less than a month until the GTA 6 trailer. How excited is everybody here for
And
GTA 6?
it's the most anticipated game of all time. So I think
Just
most
look at how happy
people-
I am.
Some
most-
rockstar
most
girl,
game-
some rockstar girl on Twitter said the 3rd. That's what she said.
The
Okay,
third.
yeah, that would be it. I think they're just gonna do it just before the Game Awards on the 7th.
Well, I can imagine that they will pick probably the most random day because it's always very like they don't really pick days. They don't really pick schedules that people will know. It's always out of nowhere.
They'd rather crash the
Yeah.
internet on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually,
they
that's
know
what
they
they
can
did.
crash the internet either way.
That's what they did with. They announced Red Dead Redemption 2 on a Sunday, so at night. So
Well,
Yeah. So basically, I can't say I'm not like excited for it, but at the same time, they haven't impressed me much. Well, with GTA 5 at least. With Red Dead, it's a different story, but with GTA 5, I wasn't really impressed. I keep playing the old ones all the time. I will see how it goes, but it looks promising. I mean, from the
wait, you didn't like GTA 5?
I mean, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the same enjoyment I had from the old games like San Andreas, Vice City. Like those
I
games
disagree.
had a lot more soul into them, and
I disagree.
even GTA 4 had like a solid story, solid physics, like solid gameplay everywhere. And GTA 5 felt like a little bit of a downgrade in many aspects, in my opinion, which is a shame.
I'm
but
disappointed
the
in
crazy
you.
thing is that GTA 4 and GTA 5 came out on the same generation. We didn't have a new GTA for the PS4 generation, so it's gonna be a pretty big gap, which is I'm pretty excited.
Oh,
I
so
mean, it's my most.
PS4.
Oh, great!
Yeah,
This-
it's only gonna be PS5,
Yeah, Pedro.
Xbox,
Pedro,
and,
you've
and
been
PC,
you've been
yeah.
still for a while, buddy.
Oh, for fuck's sake! If
yeah.
I
God
stopped
damn
caring
it.
because I'm over here trying to get a fucking Steam Deck that's probably long gone by now.
Damn.
But
I'm
yeah,
kind
I'm
of-
really excited. It's my most anticipated game since Red Dead 2. I mean, like Rockstar Game is my favorite game company, so I'm sure they're
same.
gonna smash it.
Same.
And,
Although-
and I hope they smash it.
Although I will say, I'm maybe equally as anticipating of these Alan Wake DLCs.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Pedro
me too.
left. Therefore,
yeah.
it completely fucked up our video. Good job,
Shit.
Pedro.
We are professionals.
Yeah, professionals. This is what happens when. Sorry, guys, our videos are fucked until Pedro comes back, and I'm just over here clicking continue over and over, getting this fucking orange warning saying that Steam can't handle a few thousand people.
Yeah, we're gonna get a trailer on the first week of December for GTA 6, and the game should be out by late 2024, early 2025. I'd say before March 2025, around that time.
Do you think it'll slip?
Nah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like they might have changed their strategy.
Ooh, now
compared to
everybody's
the
in the
last-
wrong spot. Pedro Town.
Yep.
Oh, there, I fixed it.
Well, holy
There you go.
Pedro,
back,
you're
he's
back,
back.
and you're moving.
I'm back.
Sorry, we had to
And,
kick you out because of your GTA 5 shit talk.
Yeah.
Oh
Anyway,
boy.
he has. And Pedro will not play Alan Wake 2, Mike. Are you even more disappointed?
Didn't G-Man Lives like get flack for talking shit about GTA or something? And people were like being really bitchy at him for no reason.
Probably.
I don't know
Well,
the whole
no,
story.
I
But the
think
guy was
people-
apologizing.
Back
The guy was
People can
apologizing.
talk
People were
crap
like,
about.
"Holy shit!"
People can talk crap about anything that comes from like Grove Street Games, for example, because like, of course, like all their shitty remasters, but like when it's like the main Rockstar, I think GTA 6 is gonna be great. Even from what we saw, like the 1 hour leaked videos.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, for like
G-Man,
a pretty...
G-Man also shit on Alan Wake too. So
Oh, he did.
yeah, he
Oh,
didn't
damn.
really like it. And neither
Well, I
did the
mean-
Zero Punctuation guy. He's not with Zero Punctuation anymore. He's with some other.
To each their own, I guess. But
Yeah.
like some people got really fucking pissed for like he was getting canceled and shit. God damn, people, Twitter people are absolutely no lifers. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think GTA 6 trailer is gonna put a big shadow over the Game Awards if it releases before or just after. So
Well, it's just a trailer, but definitely the biggest trailer
Or-
in the history of trailers.
it will be the biggest trailer in history of
What the
trailers. It
fuck
will
just
be,
happened
yeah.
to Tal? All of a sudden, you got super bright and big.
Hang
It
on.
just
Oh,
flashback.
boy.
Oh, I just saw it.
Lol, it's Ascension. Everybody
think-
who was good is going to heaven, and all of us are going to stay here.
Uh,
The rapture, I mean.
I must leave now. My planet needs me.
Yeah.
it flashed on my screen as well. What the-
Very scared.
I-
Jesus.
I just think the Steam OLED or the.
But I'm
Oh,
really curious to see with all the changes that have been made to the company and how the world changed from 2010 to the 2020 time. The impact it will have on the story and the game and the characters and all
Well, if you've seen all the incels online, they're super pissed off about that picture of a bunch of female Rockstar workers in front of
Oh,
the
yeah.
building, and they're like, "This is what,
What?
GTA 5 is developed by."
that.
And it's
What
like,
is- what is
it's like, well, there could be 400 women out there, and that's still a fraction of the development team.
yeah. There's
And
about
also,
there's
who
o-
fucking cares?
there's
Nobody
over
fucking
Gives a
five.
shit, you know?
There's over 5,000 people working at Rockstar Games.
Yeah.
Of course, they will be females, or I will be worried if they were not.
Well, you got to
So-
remember, you don't think like an incel. So first, you have to remove the ability to connect with women at all, and then you have to
I
be
think,
terrified of them.
So you think the game will be cancelled for having a
There's
playable female character?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
mean,
gonna be a
I
problem?
Yeah,
canceled I
absolutely.
canceled Alan Wake 2 for that too.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
You can't play with the vagina these days. It's
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to
well-
cancel Alan Wake because Alan Wake wrote the character in the story. If Alan Wake didn't write anything, we might have been fine.
Yeah,
Oh, but
'cause- yeah.
people say
Alan-
that
so Alan
So
Wake
go
went
ahead.
woke. Alan Wake
People
went to
say-
the dark place, and when he came back woke. Basically,
people
He
say
lost
that
his-
these games go woke just because they have vaginas, but the funny thing is you got games like Spider-Man 2, which in the West they have all these pride flags, but in the East they remove all those pride flags and all those references because it's all about the money for these people.
Yeah.
This is why we don't take it so seriously as we would, because we know that some people just take advantage of it. And
I mean,
we
running
do
with
have our way
scissors-
of supporting, but these companies, they just do it for the money. So if they didn't, they wouldn't even release the games in that.
Well, yeah, we get it. We do it all for the money. That's why we're super rich. That's how we afforded these
Actually,
sunglasses.
we decided to go woke when instead of Crunchyland we did Cunnyland. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
that
did.
was
We're
very
like, you know what?
important.
No more jokes about dicks.
Yep.
Only jokes about
Actually-
vaginas and poop.
Postal Royale is the
Yeah.
wokest game of them all. You can play as Postal Devil.
I wish you would have named it Wokestal.
Wokestal?
Yeah.
Well, it's not too late for a rebrand. What do you think, Tal? You're the big boss of the operation.
Fuck it, sure.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think
we're
it should
going
be
with.
called Wokestal.
I don't know. I really like Postal.
It should be
It's just
called
so
Postal Royale Wokestal Edition.
Wokestal. Oh my god, yes. When
can't
we
wait
do,
for
when we do
the,
the story
We're gonna
update,
be able to
we'll
woke
do
up
that.
date.
Yeah,
Alan
and
Wake.
in the game you can make the dude wear drag because that's already canon.
Yep.
That's how woke
Yeah.
we are. We put the
Actually,
dude
we
in
never
drag.
said the postal dude had a penis because you cannot see it. Like it could be
That's
anything.
true. He could be pissing out of a shiwi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's actually in the plans for Postal Royale.
Give
No,
it-
no. The
give
next game will be written by Sam Lake and Alan Wake. The next postal game.
Sam Lake, Alan Wake.
Yeah.
Oh my
We've
god.
had to
Anyway,
recast
we're
the Duke, but it's
so
easy to voice
fucking woke.
Caffrey from
We're
now.
veering off
Sorry
track
to
here,
interrupt.
so let's move on to the next topic. So Embracer has laid off 5% of its workforce since its $2 billion misread deal crumbled to dust. And by the way, this is not the only set of layoffs. There has been many layoffs recently in the gaming industry. It's kind of like a game crash, but just for
Well,
employees.
that's why they have to charge $1 an hour for games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Think of the poor shareholders, you idiot.
Think of the poor publishers.
I mean, really,
Saints Row and Time
if
Splitters,
GTA
you wouldn't
6
give them an hour.
Yeah, if GTA 6 came out for free, as in they gave it away, it would still generate how much every day on GTA 6 online?
GTA Online.
2.5 million a
GTA,
day?
Yeah. Yeah.
It would generate enough for them to play golf until they die, and much more.
Yeah. If actually, I'm wondering if GTA Online, the new GTA Online and GTA 6 will come out separately as separate packages. I wouldn't be surprised because they already split on PlayStation GTA 5 Solo and GTA Online, and they split. Now you can buy Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online separately. So I wouldn't be surprised if they.
It's
split.
mind-boggling that they even charge for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It is.
GTA. It actually it was free the week or two it came out, and then after it went like $10 or $20.
Even then, it's
But,
like the greatest freemium game ever if they just kept it free.
Yeah, no, it is.
We have this issue here where back then people would make jokes about overpriced DLC. Nowadays people defend it. Not only defend it, they support it.
Oh,
He's frozen again, hasn't he?
Pedro's
it's
gone.
funny that every time Pedro is talking shit about GTA,
Yeah.
he suddenly gets kicked out.
I
of
think
the,
Zoom
of the
and
goal.
Rockstar are in bed together.
Yeah,
They
I
know.
think there's something with yeah, Tech 2 is on the call. They are listening to us.
Pedro, you coming back? Did he lose internet? Like, is that what's up? Like, what's up, Pades? What's up, Pedro?
I think his dog chewed on the cable. Something.
I'm gonna keep
I
trying to
think
get a
Hitman's
Steam
got
Deck
one.
because I feel like nobody's gotten one, and eventually somebody's gonna get through, right?
Yeah, I think Christian said the Rockstar's Hitman came after Pedro. They are knocking
Ooh.
at his door.
Did they hire one on the dark web?
Yeah, on the Portuguese Rockstar employees came for him.
Yeah, he better come back. Oh, he needs to update Zoom because his Zoom is crashing. So now I need to stop trying to purchase a Steam Deck. God, Pedro, I'm busy, okay? I'm busy over here trying to purchase a Steam Deck. How does he expect me to host a podcast while trying to... God, I can't just...
John, if John is listening, John, it's not too late for you to come on the podcast. It might be your time.
Well, okay,
You can step it if you need to.
Here's our next time. Oh, wait, here's Pedro.
Oh.
Are you here, Pedro? Let's see if he fixes the video feed. And it's all fucked up again. There we go.
Back.
Well, shit.
Pedro, did you update?
I updated it. It's updated. I hope I don't have to like do some trickery here with this. I don't know what's going on with this software. Anyway,
Now Steam is actually doing something different. The website is booting me out and making me log in. But that's not good. That's just another... Oh my god, I got to the last step. Purchase. Come on. Go
you can do
through.
it. I believe in you.
This is
I did
happening
it!
live.
I did it! I fucking did it!
Hey.
I got it.
Congratulations.
It's
man.
done.
See, it's all because I updated
Oh,
Zoom.
John-
That's all that.
John, John
there
got
you
one
go.
too.
All it took was persistence, bitch.
See?
Watch, now we're
All-
both going to get an email in like 5 hours that's like, we're sorry, we actually didn't have any. We're going to refund you.
Oh, fucking.
That happened to me when I was trying to get my graphics card during the scalping era.
Yeah,
And it's all because I updated Zoom.
that's very important. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now that we are 37 minutes into this podcast, I can now, in good conscience, go back to hosting. Pedro, thanks for stepping in, even though your stepping in was getting you kicked out because Rockstar hired an assassin on the dark web, and he came after you. And
I keep checking the window. I keep seeing shadows over there.
dude,
okay?
if you've been playing Alan Wake, you will see fucking shit everywhere.
Oh, I know.
Holy,
I've seen
No, but
some.
Pedro
videos,
doesn't understand how good Alan Wake 2 is yet. He doesn't.
you haven't played this shit?
Not yet.
Oh,
no. It's not on
my
Steam.
God.
I might just get it on PlayStation.
That's what I did. I played it on PlayStation.
That's what
That's
I'm
good for
gonna do.
lucky
I'm
people
gonna
to
get it
get
on
it.
PlayStation because I'm not.
The
gonna,
very
I'm gonna-
few performance hiccups you'll see is no big deal. Like, it's no big
Okay.
deal. And the game looks amazing. I'm not one of those people that can be like, oh, I bet it would look like a teeny bit better on my 4090 at home. That's like something Matt would say. But
Oh, yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah.
it looks great on PS5. And if you play it in graphics mode, it looks fucking phenomenal. You know what the game is missing though is a camera mode
Yeah.
to take
Yeah.
pictures because
So it's gonna be kind of like the original. Wait, you mean photo mode, right?
yeah, there is no photo.
Yeah.
mode.
Okay.
Someone just told us in here to watch Twin Peaks. Of course, I've watched Twin Peaks.
Everybody watched Twin Peaks.
Did you
Alan
watch
Wake
Twin
is
Peaks?
inspired by-
Tal, did you watch
yeah.
Twin Peaks?
I was born in 1999. I have like
Yeah, I mean,
half an idea of what Twin Peaks even is.
you should. It's a really fucked up David Lynch show from the late 80s, early 90s that just is batshit. And then 25 years later, they made a sequel to the show called The Return on Showtime a few years ago. And actually, Alan Wake 2 is 100%
Yeah, inspired by.
it's inspired by Return. Although, even though it seems like it's completely inspired by it, like obviously they were working on this before Return came out. So,
You
I don't know,
guys-
maybe-
It's a little bit of Stephen King and David Lynch.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
maybe Sam and David are friends.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, they kind of they actually kind of look similar.
Is
It
Sam
just looks
just like
right
is
now.
Sam like the cheap Nordic ripoff?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you should watch it, and it's pretty good. You'll soon realize everybody's fucking each other.
Yeah,
but
when you
it's
start
pretty
it, you're
good.
gonna be like, "What the fuck am I watching?" You're gonna think you're watching like a weird soap opera,
Yeah,
but no, it is. definitely a weird soap opera, but it's fucking batshit. And then
I do wonder.
go down the rabbit hole of watching other David Lynch things.
Yeah, I
Well,
do
the
wonder
only
if David Lynch will do anything else with Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
At this point, like it's been so long. It was in 2017, right? Season 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Well,
been
he's not-
long enough, I guess.
The only thing I watch from David Lynch is the video he makes every day on his YouTube channel. He's like,
Is the weather?
today's, the weather
Friday
update.
once again.
it's
Yeah,
Friday
Pedro,
once again.
the trailer or the fake trailer for Alan Wake 2 in Quantum Break, obviously that was made long before the Return came out. And it's called Return. It doesn't even reference Alan Wake. It just says The Return. And Saga's
Nice.
white, which I don't care about,
Yeah.
but obviously that was the original plan.
Yeah, but technically it's fine because Alan Wake, he can change his mind and rewrite things. So he
Right,
can-
Saga's just
maybe-
a creation, so...
Yeah, maybe he was like, oh, I want her white. And then after he's like, I don't know, I'll scratch it around and make her black. Yeah. So he went woke. In,
Someone
in
said,
13 years, he
is
went woke.
Twin Peaks really the greatest of all time? No.
But it's
It's
very
simple.
good.
But
Not
it's
that-
good. It's fucking wacko and it's nuts, and I consider Return to be even more nuts. And I don't think it's as good as the original season, but all 3 seasons are definitely worth a watch. The second season definitely is a victim of the writer's strike back in the day. Like they definitely fast forward the murder plot, and then it becomes this like weird sci-fi show. Tal, we lost your video feed.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just.
Can barely hear you too. Starfield
Today's
left out of the Game Awards. Is everybody super sad about that?
About which one? Sorry.
Starfield.
Oh
Not
no, I'm not
Starfield.
sad.
No.
I
think,
am sad
no
about
one- no
Hogwarts
one-
Legacy. That's a good game. That game
Yeah, it is,
deserves
yeah.
some praise for its
Wokewarts
optimization
Legacy. Is that what you're talking
and-
about?
Woke.
Oh, yeah.
I love the game. I think it's a shame that
Yeah, I think
it's not
it's a
getting
good
any
game, yeah.
recognition. Like it died. People forgot about it so fast.
Yeah, it's
And-
literally gone. It's like Avatar.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is.
Tons of
That's
people
a good
bought it and
comparison,
then
actually.
forgot about it a week later.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's from a huge franchise as well, so I'm surprised it died that quickly. Like about a month later, no one was talking about it anymore.
Yeah.
no, but there's been a
Sure.
problem recently with the movie industry and the game industry. There's too many games coming out every week, and so we are like, there's too much content, and people don't even have time to process it. They just buy one game, and then next week they're excited about another game, and people don't have time to enjoy like games like we used to.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
except when
because-
GTA 6 comes out, everyone will be on GTA 6. So.
Yeah, and Matt keeps
Postal
sharing,
4,
like-
and Postal 4, because obviously people are
And
playing
Postal 4, yeah.
thousands of hours of it, and we're charging $1 an hour, so we're rich.
Yeah.
Oh, you
we're
mean
rich now.
you mean Tal and Pedro?
How do you think I afforded these sunglasses?
Yeah.
Actually, I need to update you on my count. How many hours I have? I have 1,307.
And that doesn't even count your editor hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I'm the only one playing Postal 4 right now.
I never even thought about the editor hours. Yeah. I didn't think
Well,
about
you
that.
know what? We should address a little thing with Postal 4. We kind of skipped over this because I was busy. There is PlayStation patches in the works right now that will include some stuff from the last major patch. We do have them looking at some of the particle effects too. But I do want to give a mild, fair warning to PlayStation 4 owners out there. PlayStation 4 is not going to get updated forever. It's just not possible. It's outsold by the PlayStation 5 version by a lot. It costs a ton of money and extra work to get anything we do to work on the PlayStation 4 version. So if you are a PlayStation 4 owner of Postal 4, do not expect updates forever. There will be some updates coming, but they're not going to last forever. It's just not
And-
worth it for us.
We're gonna be cherry picking
And hey,
all of
if
it.
Yeah.
if CD Projekt Red struggled with Cyberpunk on PS4, then you can imagine how much we did.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
Postal
it's-
Force
they
definitely
have
a
their
better
own
game.
departments for it,
Yeah.
and we don't have our own.
No.
We had to
And
outsource
Postal
it
4, way bigger, better game than Cyberpunk, as you know.
easily. Well,
Yeah.
we can still say it has a better police system. We can still
I mean,
say it even after that update. So
And look, Tal is playing Postal 4 as on the podcast right now, so we are doing.
We
all the
can
time
see
right
it in
now.
his sunglasses.
yeah. Actually, we were testing something called co-op today.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
the co-op.
But hey, guys, we have to tell you, like, do not expect it this year. Expect it next year, okay?
By the
Just-
way,
just so
Snake
we're-
Man wanted to know why we settled on no regrets instead of no regrets. That's the joke, okay? It's
It's
a
just
bad
funny.
one. It's cheap, but the joke is that it's misspelled.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's all a joke, bro.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 and Alan Wake 2 lead the Game Awards with 8 nominations each. Please vote
Fairly.
for Alan Wake, for the love of God.
No, actually, to be honest, both games are very deserving. And I played both from start to finish. But Alan Wake 2 it's just my preference.
Yeah.
But they are both amazing games. Yeah.
I think if Alan Wake 2 was just the We Sing level, it would be Game of the Year.
Actually, I think Jeff Keighley or Keighley, whatever his name is, said they will perform the song at the Game Awards.
Like
on
all of
stage,
them?
so- No, maybe not. It will take forever.
Because, like,
But,
obviously, it's not Elia that's singing; it's the voice of
yeah,
Alan.
yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
gonna be Keely sing.
Oh,
He-
Jeff
he
Keighley.
said
no,
that he volunteered.
Do you think that they'll
He
get
said-
Tommy Tallarico out there to play it, to fake play the guitar in the
Yeah,
middle
what-
of
what
it?
if
He's
be
gonna stretch
amazing?
his pubes and go.
Wouldn't it be amazing if you had
Hopefully.
Ilya dancing and performing on stage, and just behind him you had the voice actor?
He's hiding right behind him. He's
Yeah.
lip syncing it the whole time.
No, I think it's just gonna be Thor and Odin maybe just performing the
Yeah, I mean they have to have
Yeah.
somebody. Like half the song is not sang by them.
But
so.
would it be the young ones or the old ones?
Ooh, well, they're young in real life, so
yeah.
I don't know. When I watch the Game Awards, I just want to see games. I don't give a fuck about music. I don't give a fuck
no,
about
bro.
movies.
You would give a fuck about this song.
The music is really good.
This
Is
song,
it
Actually,
really
Matt-
that good?
yes, the song is that good. The way you fucking see it in game is that good. Like it is mind blowing. Did you play Red Dead Redemption 2?
I did.
Do you remember how you felt after that mission where you became the guy and then you had to go get drunk in the bar? Like, it
Yes.
was
yeah,
just
the
so
with Lenny. Yeah.
mind-blowingly different.
Yeah.
That's this level.
So something like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
completely absurd and amazing, and it just doesn't stop. It keeps going.
And I've
like-
never seen it done in any game before.
no, and I
Never.
thought it was going to be like
No.
3 minutes, but it's
No,
not.
saying that
And the way
would
they
come
handle the
easily.
music, like you don't have to blow through these areas. You can go slowly, and the music just
Yeah.
loops properly. Like it just keeps going.
But you don't see the loop because it's so well made.
No,
You
it's
don't
so
really
well
see it.
done. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's cool.
It's
Yeah.
just fucking
That's cool.
nuts, dude. And
Yeah.
I don't
and the music at the end of each chapter is also pretty decent. They are pretty good, and they were
Yeah.
made for the game as well.
right, it's
Yeah.
super chill. Like the music in between each chapter is just like super chill. Like
Especially the music at the end of chapter 1 after the what happens in the morgue. It's amazing. I love that song.
yeah.
So
Pedro, get the fuck on it. You need to play this game. You're literally
Okay.
wasting minutes of your life.
I'll get it on
Not
my PlayStation.
playing. John was like not loving the beginning of the game, which I've seen some people not love Saga stuff as much. And the other night I was like, you have to keep going. Like
yeah.
the
For me,
Alan,
the True
But what-
Detective influence was so good at the start. Like I really felt like
yeah,
it was like an
I
episode
liked
of, like,
it.
True
It was
Detective.
different. But once you get Alan, then there's two completely separate games to play.
Yeah.
Because
What if
the
they
Alan
told you-
chapters are a very different style of game.
What if
But
they
the way
told
they
you the same
influence
about
each other-
Starfield? What if they told you,
Oh.
hey, you have to keep playing, okay?
Oh my
You'll
God,
be like,
no
oh,
way,
fuck
no way.
off.
No, no,
Yeah.
Nah.
no.
You
Yeah.
could tell that the game was not for you.
No, especially and they didn't brag or do crazy marketing about Alan Wake neither. They just like boom, here's the game. And it's funny because Rockstar, they are not even a publisher technically, but they own Remedy. Rockstar owns Remedy, so they knew what they were doing when they purchased Remedy.
Yeah,
They're
that's
like,
for sure. I've seen a lot of
they're
people that are really, really pissed off online that there's no physical and they will not buy the game because there's no physical.
Yeah. I mean, even if we didn't make a physical for Postal 4, it would have saved us a lot of money and time. But
Yeah,
we still did it.
I always chime in on those threads, and I'm like, I get where you're coming from. You want to own it, you want to have it, but like, it is a massive decision to decide to go physical, especially with a big game like that. They have to stop development essentially 6 months ago. I mean, not stop. You can release a day one patch, and you probably would, but there is a large chunk of development that gets missed out on. And the cost is insane. I mean, it really is.
And even if you buy the CD that's been printed from a build that was done like 4 or 5 months before, you still have to download online with your internet a day one patch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you really want to like own it, buy DRM free copies and rip them onto a DVD, rip them anywhere onto a Blu-ray.
Well, there isn't
because
DRM free. It's Epic Game Store only. But
oh, that's their fault then. I mean,
well,
with us,
it's not
at
their
least,
fault.
we-
Epic paid for the game, so
Yeah. And most of the time nowadays, you get a
Well,
CD
that's
on
good,
it in the box, but there's nothing inside. It's just a Steam or something, right? It's like not even the game anymore for like PC versions or stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why like kind of it's been dying for the last 10 years, like physical copies. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to answer a question. Miss Rin's talking about the difference of a physical version of a AAA. And, yeah, I mean, it's just because it's what was done. Like, I got to tell you, physical media is probably 5 years away from being completely gone.
Yeah.
If we're sitting here discussing people paying $1 an hour for gaming, that means that these publishers are highly considering getting rid of physical media because the cost is absurd.
Actually, I've seen more and more game collector's edition that don't even come out with the game. No CD. It's just like
Yeah, I mean,
So-
just to address that issue with us, we are going to come out with a new fudge pack soon. It is going to come with a disc. It's going to be Steam installers. Sorry for all you haters, but it's going to be a Blu-ray.
Ooh, fancy.
So most of you probably won't even be able to use it to install anything. But we wanted to make sure everything that we're putting on the fudge pack will be on the disc.
Yeah.
And that requires either 5 CDs or more than that. No, it's but not 5 CDs. It would be like 20 CDs, or whatever.
Wasn't
DVDs.
GTA 5 2 CDs back then when it came out for the PS3, something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's funny because some people are like, "Oh, now the games don't even come with a CD." But hey, I was already pissed off when they didn't come with the manual. When they stopped coming with the manual, I was like, "Come on!"
I love those. I love the manual when I was a kid, man. It
I
was
loved
so
it.
fun.
I still have my manuals from my old PS2
We have
games.
Postal 2 manuals right here, right in our Postal 2 box.
Yeah, we still have them. We still do it. We do the CDs, we do the boxes, we do the manuals. What else do we want?
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop talking real quick. We haven't done fantastic fucking fan art. It's been almost an hour.
Holy shit.
So here we go.
Fart. Fantastic fucking fan art. Brought to you by Mike Chase Bidets.
Tal,
Gas,
how many
gas.
fucking times do I tell you not to fucking talk when I say here we go into the fantastic fucking fan art?
Sorry.
There is a bumper playing that you can't hear. But here it is. Fantastic fucking fan art by Lemonest on Twitter. It is a drawing of everybody on the team.
I see myself. I see.
I really
Matty Boy.
only see Matt because he looks so fucking ridiculous in the middle.
I see.
I thought it was
see
Vanilla
Mikey
Ice
Boy.
on. I thought it was Vanilla Ice. Wait, why do I look like David Lynch, like a young David Lynch?
All of us look like taken versions of ourselves, to be honest with you. Like these are
Yeah, we
very
do, yeah.
evil people.
I think that's the RWS Evil team. That's the opposite. That's a AAA company.
Oh,
that
that's you,
sells
Mike, at the
wi-
bottom?
Games
Yeah.
with
I thought it was
microtransactions.
Yeah.
I thought it
That's
was
our evil
Keemstar.
twins.
Fuck you. And Vince, I don't know. He looks like like a weird Benjamin Button version of himself. Like he's got this like baby face scrunched up.
But to be honest, it's really good though. It's really well put together.
I'm just gonna pick on you. That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
It's good art.
But,
As always, if you want your fantastic fucking fan art to potentially be shown on the podcast, make sure you hashtag RWS Art on Twitter and, tag us in the post at RWS Studios. That'd be the best way to do it.
Josh looks amazing on that.
I'll show it again real quick.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of reminds me of someone that would be in The Lighthouse, the movie The Lighthouse.
Postal dude?
He looks like Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse. That's what I think. Let's see here. Steam Deck sold multiple millions of units. Well, that's obvious. After we just watched Steam get fucking completely shut down when people were trying to order.
Yeah. And
Mike
today
made
they
a
sold
mistake.
another million.
What did I do?
Yeah, Mike made a mistake and he actually bought 1 million by accident on his
No,
account.
I spent
he
all
clicked too many times on it.
Well, here's the thing. I bought them because I'm going to sell them for a markup on eBay, and then Running with Scissors is going to be super profitable.
Yeah.
We're not fired yet.
No, you probably all are, because when we make those millions, we're going to fire all of you, and then I'm going to go buy more hookers and cocaine.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Someone's asking if we're going to include Poo Stall on the fudge pack.
Why not?
I suppose we could.
For free.
I mean, it's right there.
It's literally just I can add it. I can add it to the key. I'm gonna have to have a administrative meeting about that one.
Yeah, we need to discuss that.
Yeah, if it's not woke still, I don't know. But maybe Christian. Is Christian asking because he's in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Sorry, bud.
It's
Stop
literally
fucking-
free on Steam anyway.
What? It's free on
It's
Steam.
literally free on Steam.
Yeah, I mean, we're
It's free
also
on Steam.
we're including the OSTs in the Steam installer, even though you get them with the game. So, it's just like it's more about like shoving it into people's Steam accounts
Giggity.
versus letting them get it. So,
That's a giggity.
yeah, maybe we will, but not because you asked, Christian. In fact, the fact that you asked means I'm less likely to do it.
Oh
It's
shit!
just out of spite.
Yeah, purely out of
You
spite.
fucked that up, Christian. You fucked it up.
I don't
You
think we need to
fucked up.
talk about the new Steam Deck being out today because we already did that ad nauseum while I was trying to
There
order
we
it
go.
for 25 fucking minutes.
Yeah, we
Um,
can skip that.
But there was an
you-
OLED Steam Deck that released today, larger storage, larger battery, super cool. If you can get one, get it now.
Buy it and buy all the Postal games to play it on them. So
Right.
Yeah, which should run pretty good,
In theory,
except for
they are
a certain game that recently came back.
Omegle closed. Are you sad, Pedro? That was one of your only friends for a
Yep.
few years, wasn't it?
Yep.
I can't jerk off in front of little kids anymore. Oh fuck. Yeah.
Omegle is gone.
What about what was the chat roulette?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
chat
kinda
roulette. Is that still dead? Is that dead or is it? Still
No, I
dead
think
now?
people still use it because I
it's dead.
still see TikToks with that all the time.
Yeah. But
is
it's
there
the base is the
parental?
same, really.
I remember back then it was not like really like even a lot of kids go on it.
Yeah.
And but you're like you go like it's like one dick, one guy like half naked, like kids guy naked, kids guy naked, and you're like, how is it allowed? Like how do they know like parental things for this website?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, the guy said that he was going to take it down before he got a heart attack or something, because I can imagine just how stressful it is to constantly have to deal with situations like that, and licensing and costs, and then the obvious, situations that come with it, because it is literally a platform where we talk with strangers. So naturally, some weird shit
Yeah, but
happens there.
People do really weird stuff on those platforms. Yeah. Like
Yeah. It's very easy to just skip to the next stranger and you just see a dong just flipping around.
yeah,
just
yeah,
a little
it's a-
meat spin action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
that's the
very
risk
easy.
you're taking, dog.
That's how I got my
yeah.
job at Running with Scissors. I was like just scrolling and I saw Mike on Omegle and he was right there. He gave me
And
a
you
job.
were like GTA, and I was like, come work for us.
Yeah, exactly.
It was very nice.
Pusto Royale, Pusto Royale.
Epic Game Store. Epic Game Store is still not profitable, to nobody's surprise.
Yep.
To nobody's surprise either.
I got
Even
into
with
some
Alan Wake 2,
pretty.
they couldn't save it.
I got into some pretty heated arguments on Reddit the other day in a thread about Epic Game Store, and like I was trying to explain why people won't buy the game on Epic Game Store to people who were like defending Epic Game Store for some reason, and they just like I wasn't defending their reasons for not buying it on Epic Game Store. I was just explaining why when people buy digital games, they want them all in one library. And like I was getting fucking shredded for this. They were like, "You sound like a Steam shill." And I was like, "Well, I mean, yeah, Steam does pay my bills, but I don't give a fuck."
If we could put it on the EGS, we would, but they don't really want us there.
No, we are now
Actually,
approved
no.
to be on EGS. We're just waiting to do it. Like we're not in a rush.
Okay.
It took a while, but we are now approved. We just are waiting for the game to be in what we would
personally will
consider
never-
near final state.
I personally will never understand these apologists who keep, defending monopolies. Like Steam is not a monopoly. If somebody wants to make a better store, they can.
Well,
But
that's
the
exactly.
monopoly
Someone
is-
screamed at me about that. They're like, "You're just defending monopolies," and I was like, "I'm not defending anything. I'm all about the diversity of it, and I like there being multiple stores. And I do think Steam needs major competition. They just don't have it."
Otherwise,
Yep.
if we were Steam chills, we would not have our games on GOG. Our games are on GOG.
If we weren't Steam Shills, though, we would release a physical with a GOG installer. That's what people say.
Yeah.
We'll
Not
get
only
on
that-
that. We'll get on that when GOG finally updates their software that allows us to incrementally update the builds. Just so people know that when we update the game on Steam, it uses the hashes, so it only requires you upload the differences. Whereas GOG, every time you update, you have to upload the entire build. So it's a fucking pain in the ass every single time we have to update, and the system crashes, and it doesn't let you proceed from where you were. And they've said they've been working on it since the beginning of when we got Postal 4 on Steam. So I mean, this is as bad as Epic not having a fucking shopping cart.
GOG is very good for the customer, but not so friendly for the developer.
Oh, they do have a shopping cart now on.
They do. I know.
Epic,
I know.
yeah.
It just
But
took years.
for the longest time. Yeah.
Right. Which was weird
But,
because they had it on the Epic, like Unreal store.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So,
But
It's
when
two
it comes to
separate stores,
Steam,
yeah.
you have a platform that is both good for the developer and the customer. So everybody's a winner.
yeah. And
Watch,
what's good about Epic is they are trying to brute force the industry to lower their royalty percentage. They're just not doing a great job about it.
At all.
So
Watch us release the game on EGS, and 1 week later, it's free on the front page. Like
yeah.
free for a
Epic is
week.
definitely giving away Postal. Like they won't even let us use their logo at the beginning of our game. They're not putting. They're not putting
It's
our
bad
game
when
up
some
for free.
people would rather get the games on Steam than getting them for free on Epic. It's
Yeah.
bad when they rather pay for the games.
I don't know. I just wish it was like I know it's a Steam Deck, but I wish it was easier to play my Epic game.
But when
like
Epic decided to get the rights for Alan Wake 2, they did a good decision. because
They did,
got
and
a good
that
exclusivity.
is the stepping stone they will need. They're just going to need a game bigger than Alan Wake.
Of course,
And they put Alan Wake in Fortnite, so Mike is gonna play Fortnite now.
Ooh, you son of a bitch! I'm
Ooh.
in.
Yeah,
Of course,
you
the
can play,
Linux guys, they are jerking off
they-
over Steam
yeah.
Deck, but I personally would love if it had Windows on it. But I kind of like it as it is. Out of the box, it works just fine. Doesn't really need Windows.
Wake.
But Wake. By the way, there's a guy on chat that's saying that you're ignoring him.
What did
I
he
mean,
say?
we're having a podcast here.
When
we
he
don't
wants to
always
know when
check the
Postal
chat,
games are
guys,
on
so-
Xbox. Yeah, we'll get right on that, dude.
Yeah, sure.
We'll get right on that. Yeah. Fucking don't ask stupid questions. We don't need to discuss Postal or Take-Two saying games should be priced at $1 per hour. We've already talked about that.
We already.
Liminal Dreams.
So here
Alan Wake was in
comes
Fortnite.
here comes our
last
next
month.
segment. So everybody shut the fuck up for like 10 seconds.
Cool.
Cool comment, bro.
This week's cool comment comes from Freak01 on Twitter. More games need to be like, screw it, and make a game expansion for an old game engine like Running with Scissors do. I mean, I'd like to imagine another PS3 style Uncharted or PS2 style GTA game, like the Stories games. Don't let those engines go to waste. Yeah, I get what this guy's where he's coming from. But, boy, once you work in a newer engine, you really don't want to work in that older engine ever again.
Yeah. As cool
Like,
as it is,
Yeah.
as cool as it is that Postal 2 got that expansion. Oh god, it was really cool. When I saw it for the first time, I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. But
Yeah.
it's not easy for the developers,
No.
and it's these dated engines, they will not have like something very revolutionary that you haven't already seen in the core game.
No.
So you do need to upgrade
I
it,
will
which is
say,
something.
though, it would be cool for another Postal 2 DLC. I think that would be cool. It's a lot
No,
of work.
It would. Yeah.
It's a lot of work, and I don't think we have the time or the money to do it, or the team specifically. But Paradise Lost did really well, and you know, it probably would have been a better idea to make another Paradise Lost versus Postal Redux, which, you know, never sold well. But here we are. But thank you, Freako1, for your comment on Twitter. If you want to be featured on Cool Comment Bro, make sure you're leaving cool comments on our Twitter account, and maybe you'll make it on there. So now we're going to talk about a Garfield movie. Like what?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you
there's
see the
a
trailer?
new live, kind of like animated Garfield movie with Chris Pratt playing Garfield and Samuel L. Jackson playing the Garfield's dad.
Didn't we already get a live-action Garfield movie?
No, this one is fully animated. It's fully CG.
Oh, got it. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Bill Murray. Was Bill Murray Garfield? That was the last time?
Yeah.
You know, Chris
And
Pratt
this
as
one,
Garfield easily sold it
Vince-
for me. I mean, it's
Vince
just
Daisy
works.
is playing. Vince Daisy is playing John. Yeah.
Oh, really? I think
Yeah.
Vince Desi should play Garfield, John, and Vince Desi.
I agree.
And Garfield's
should
like,
play-
gabagool, gabagool. Gabagool.
I'm sure Vince loves Italian food and lasagna, so we would be fine.
He did, didn't he, Mike?
Yep.
So
all
did we. Oh
we
my
all
God.
did. We all got fat in Italy.
God, we all just enjoyed that pasta.
Would it be
Actually,
awesome if
I remember,
RWS...
Pedro and Vince, they did the spaghetti kiss during the
Yeah, yeah.
travel. So
It was very romantic.
Oh my God, that's something.
very,
that's
very
something that's not
romantic.
gonna come out of my brain now.
Isaiah Britt wants us to sell postal backpacks. Where would I keep them?
I think
It's
they might have seen the backpacks I made with the little in the game with the little alien face, and some people were asking for them to be made for real.
Yeah,
we
I
have
mean,
an office/warehouse, and it's not big enough for what.
well,
the few
here's the
things we
thing.
have
Here's the
already.
thing. Most of these things we could probably sell maybe 100 of them, something like that. But like, you can't make 100 of them.
Yeah.
There are a few things we've made recently where you can make like small quantities of them, like the socks or the pillowcases
pins.
or these super cool rubber stamps that we've sold very
Yeah.
few of, but we have them. You know, there's some things I can find where I can the MOQ, which is minimum quantity, is low. When I can get something with a small minimum quantity, no problem. I don't mind getting 50 of something and just seeing if we can sell it. It's not like like I've said in the past, we're not here to make money. Otherwise, we'd be doing something else.
Yeah.
But with things like backpacks, yeah, right. Minimum quantity is probably 500 of them. I am not sitting on 500 fucking backpacks.
Oh,
Well,
unless they are like.
let's just
those
go back
Fallout
to for
4
backpacks.
Yeah. What happened to Running with Scissors? It would be on the True Hollywood story. What happened to Running with Scissors? We ordered these backpacks for Isaiah Britt
What
on the
happened?
podcast, and then we spent all the money on backpacks.
Actually, that's
This happened years ago. Actually, one of a merch item we made was these mugs. You know, where you fill it with water and then the color changes on the mugs. And it's not that they didn't sell; they sold okay, but we had to order a lot of them, and they were fucking expensive. I mean, they were expensive. But Vince really wanted these color changing mugs, and then like, here's the bigger issue: some of them broke in transit to us. And then some of them broke in transit to customers. So like it just was this massive money losing campaign. And so whenever we're referring to like a new merch item, Vince is like, "Is this going to be your mug?" I'm like, "No, it's not the fucking mug. It's not. That's never happening again. That's never
Imagine the end of the Postal documentary. It's Vince crying about backpacks. It's black and white. that's how it ends, and it fades to black.
Yeah, I can't even see backpacks being a cheap thing to make. Like,
they're not.
They've got to sell for $100, and which means they probably cost $30-$40 each to make.
Even the cheapest quality ones, they are very expensive to make.
It's a headache to make.
And you
that,
can just stack them. Like you have to place them properly, otherwise they will
I
just
don't think people understand how cheap most of our merch is. I mean, we just don't make much money on it anyway. But like, the shirts are not cheap. We don't make much money on the shirts. Shirts are fucking expensive to make. And now we're selling these fucking physical Postal 4s and Postal Reduxes. Like, I have these Switch ones. I'm doing it because it's a cool thing to offer, and it feels nice that I have this like shelf full of physical games. They don't make shit, and they cost me so much money. I had to spend so much money to buy these physical boxes. So, and we have been selling them. I'm not super worried about it, but for the love of God, please buy them.
Do you guys have any idea just how much that Matt had to twerk on OnlyFans just so we could afford that?
Yeah,
do you guys have
a lot of work.
any idea?
It was a lot of work.
Any idea? He had to twerk so much.
Hey,
like all those boxes.
Before we stop this podcast, I want to address the person begging for a Postal 4 Steam key in the chat. No, we're not giving you a free Postal 4 Steam key. You know what I will give you, though? A free Postal Royale key.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that you can have. Or you can have a Postal 1 key.
Because those are free.
Yeah. No,
Send him
you
a
can't have
sticker.
one. Stop begging for games in the fucking chat.
If you really
when Pedro takes off his sunglasses, you know it's serious.
You know it's serious.
He was very mad. This is a sunglass episode.
Yeah,
Like I said, we
was
have to
very serious,
hide.
okay?
We have to hide the whites of our eyes because we know we're ripping you off with the $1 an hour that we charge to play our game.
Yeah.
If it really means that much to you.
Yeah, you can't identify us in a lineup now.
We are incognito for now.
We are very incognito.
Yeah.
My last topic for today was how amazing Alan Wake 2 is. And I know we've already talked about it, but, you know, I like to do this with Pedro. The last time we had a thing that he wasn't getting taken care of before the next podcast. I want to make sure Pedro has finished Alan Wake 2 before the next podcast.
Okay.
Because if that's not happened, I'm going to replace you with Tal.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Tal's like, don't play. Don't play.
I don't
Don't
wanna.
play. That game
I
fucking
don't
sucks,
wanna.
bro. That game fucking sucks.
Don't fucking play it.
No, but there's maybe one game like this every 5 or 10 years. Like there's not many like that. Yeah.
I don't play. As you know, I don't finish many games.
And and Mike finished Alan Wake 2, and he finished it very fast.
Yeah, in less than a week. Like I'm
Hold
playing
on.
Quantum Break now because I was like, oh cool, let's play something related. I'm enjoying it, but it's not like I don't wake up and I'm like, oh, I got to play this after breakfast.
I'm gonna give you an Uno reverse card, and you have to finish Starfield before the next podcast.
No, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna demote me from my own podcast?
Yeah.
Hey, Pedro,
I'm
I'll
gonna-
get right on that.
I'm gonna fire my own boss.
I'll get right on that. I'll get right
I'm
on
gonna-
that. In fact, no, before the next podcast, I'm going to hopefully finish Quantum Break and I'm going to restart Control again because I didn't get very far in Control last time.
Fair
But-
enough. It's a good
But
game.
Mike, there's a scene like the scene from Alan Wake, like that we talked about in Control.
I
It's-
know. I've heard about it. I've heard.
But you definitely gotta play Detroit Become Human. If you
I
like all these
played
games,
probably half of Detroit Become Human.
Oh, it's good.
I liked
I've-
it.
I finally finished it. It was very, very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
But Alan Wake is actually it's amazing. There's not many
Dude,
games like that. And
people
usually
just
I-
spamming their stupid questions in the chat. Fuck. Sorry,
there's a
Matt.
guy talking about a Postal
No.
2 night mode for like 1 hour already, I think.
For the last time,
No, this
we are
guy's
not
asking,
going to do Postal
Are we going to
4
introduce
dubs.
Russian voice acting in Postal 4? A,
Oh, yeah.
we're not introducing any voice acting in Postal 4 in another language. B, it would definitely not be Russian, especially right now in Postal 4. So the answer is fuck no.
Yeah, you guys got
But,
the subs. Wait until we get to workshop support so you can get your best or worst impression of the Postal dude in your own language, and then you can
Yeah.
mod him in.
Yeah.
Once you get the workshop, yeah.
I
Actually,
I did send some Brazilian Portuguese people Pedro's way the other day for Postal 2 and Postal Redux. So they supposedly did it all already. So I wanted Pedro to look at it, and maybe we'll implement those.
Maybe.
I know the bane of Pedro's existence is Brazilian Portuguese. It's making him shake.
Yeah.
The problem is there's more of them than there are of you, Pedro.
Unclean. I feel unclean, but I
If
will
we
do
if
it.
we
I
like
will do it
say
because
if we like look
I'll-
at the Portuguese speakers in the world, there's a lot more of them in South America than there is in Europe.
I'll do it for the team. I'll do it for the team.
Yeah,
I mean,
make
if
one
you
of
put
those.
up the Brazilian Portuguese, that means people in your fucking tiny little area of the world will be able to use the game.
Yeah.
I like
That's
that this is the 74th podcast, but no matter what we talk about, all those topics, people they're just spamming Postal in the chat. Postal 3, Postal 1, Postal 4.
Well,
Yeah, they don't care.
Well,
They don't care.
Yeah.
They're not even listening to us. The volume's probably off, and they're like, if I keep spamming the same question, maybe they'll tell me yes.
maybe one day.
This
Just
is a
one
question
day.
we can answer. Any idea when the next update's coming out, Pedro?
Hot fix. We won't do a hot fix. We will do a full blown update next, so it will take more time.
Yeah, but I would
Uh,
say by the end of December we might have an update.
are you
it might
doing?
slip, but it might
We
slip
don't-
into January. It might slip
What
into
are you
January.
doing? I'm going to get a shitload of messages if we don't deliver it.
All right, good luck. Good
Pedro,
luck.
we only have
Good luck,
10.
Pedro.
We only have 10 fans. Who cares? Nobody's gonna care.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what? he
Remember
said-
when that one time on the podcast, this French guy said there will be an update in December? Pedro, where's the update?
Oh
Fucking
shit!
beast, dude.
All right, this podcast
fuck.
is by far the longest podcast we've
Right.
done in a long time.
World record.
Oh.
Hour and 18
go
minutes
play-
now.
Go
So
play Alan Wake.
Yeah.
Go play Postal 4.
I want
Postal 4.
everyone listening to this to play Alan Wake 2 before the next podcast. Make sure you are fucking ready for the We Sing level and report back.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tal. Thank
And,
you, Pedro. Thank you, Matt. What were you going to say before we chimed out, Matt?
If you don't do it, Mike will spoil the whole game on the next podcast.
I'm going to do it.
Oh
I'm going to
shit!
spoil it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's a real
Yeah.
threat.
Yeah.
No
All
one
right.
is safe.
Good night, everybody.
Wake.
Thanks for tuning in. And you know what? I didn't say it earlier, but I am going to play the song from Alan Wake 2 to lead out of this podcast. It's really, really long.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you want to just sit there and listen to the amazing vocals of the Old Gods of Asgard, then feel free. Have a good afternoon, evening, or night. Goodbye.
I put
Take
them
care,
as-
everyone.
Wait.
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say. Come on in and listen. Lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light. So you were drawn to stories early on. My And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away. There is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lived a jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true. Fun in the nightmares, torture lies which a gift or a curse. A reality made of dreams. Show me the champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost in the never-ending night. Diving deep to the surface. He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway. place? Am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.